What's up YouTube? Dougie Chong here. Welcome to today's episode where I'll be reviewing Yum stock. First of all, I have to say I love the ticker symbol YUM. It even has an exclamation mark on the end, and it really gets the point of what the restaurant is trying to achieve. Yum Brands owns the popular restaurant chains KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Wing Street Worldwide, and the Habit Burger Grill. They are headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky, which makes sense since they own Kentucky Fried Chicken. First, I'll go over what I personally think of the restaurant brands, then I'll go over the numbers, and I'll end off by saying if I think Yum Brands is a buy now. So personally, I used to eat a lot of KFC growing up. Getting that bucket of chicken was a pretty unique takeout food. I like the chicken drumstick the most. You get some crispy skin and some moist chicken. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite piece of chicken is. The thing I didn't like about KFC was that their price increases were more noticeable than other restaurants such as McDonald's. Especially since they had a special called Toonie Tuesday, which quickly shot up to $2.50 and is now over $3. I don't even know if they have this special anymore because it's so far removed from their name, but you can really see how much they have increased their prices over time. The other thing that really worries me is that back then, KFC did not have as much competition in the chicken space. As opposed to burger chains like McDonald's, they had Burger King and other things to compete with. But nowadays, Popeyes is really getting more popular and Chick-fil-A is taking the world by storm. Also, as the world tries to move towards more health-conscious foods, KFC will be left in the dust because while KFC is very tasty, there is nothing healthy about KFC. Their salads or anything that they tried to make healthy were definitely the worst part of a KFC menu. Pizza Hut is another one of their brands that I very much enjoy. They are seen as a more premium pizza place and are probably being hit harder than other pizza joints because while they do have takeout, I think they rely very heavily on sit-down traffic. One of their specials that I very much enjoyed but never really made my money's worth was their all-you-can-eat lunch pizza buffets. Yum Brands' third biggest restaurant chain of Taco Bell, I have never really been that fond of. Their tacos are always pretty small and really not that good in my opinion. I think Wing Street is part of Pizza Hut here in Canada. I've never really seen a Wing Street by itself. And then Habit Burger Grill, I've literally never seen or heard of. So now onto the numbers. The 52-week high for Yum Brands was $119, whereas the 52-week low was $54.95. The current stock price is sitting at $86.18, which represents a 156% increase from its 52-week low or about a 28% drop from its 52-week high. Both of the 52-week highs and lows were seen within the last 6 months, which just shows how crazy the stock market has been recently. Looking at the 5-year price graph for Yum stock, we can see consistent growth, which is a fairly good sign for the stock. The PE ratio for Yum Brands sits at about 33, which is not that high, but it's not too low either. Now let's take a look at the balance sheet for Yum stock. Both the current assets and the current liabilities sit at about $1.5 billion, which means in the short term, Yum Brands should not have any problems fulfilling their financial obligations. Problems arise when you look at the total liabilities, which sit at about $13.2 billion, whereas they only have about $5.2 billion in total assets. Also, if you look from quarter to quarter, the asset growth has been fairly minimal or even on the decline, whereas their liabilities has been growing over time, which is not a very good sign. In conclusion, Yum Brands is simply too high for me to invest in right now. Back when I made my QSR video, all of these restaurants were pretty much a buy because they were all heavily hit, but now they've all almost recovered to pre-crisis levels. Also, their balance sheet is not very strong, so while I do like some of their restaurant brands, Yum Brands is simply not a buy for me. Again, this is just my opinion. I am not a licensed financial advisor. This is not legal financial advice. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Yum Brands stock. Please leave a like if this video helped you at all, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and see you in the next video.